Dalton and this shit on him constantly. Stu's whole audience hated Dalton, and he was fired like 3 weeks in. It was tough.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Dalton got divorced. Dalton lost everything, bro. Like Dalton went from being like a military veteran, in shape, married, homeowner, paleo conservative in front of a bookcase at a desk, an ornate desk, into a morbidly obese, blobular bum, divorced, lost his house, lost everything, no viewers, nuclear, radioactive. He said he couldn't even get a job at McDonald's. I don't even know what happened to him. Last I heard, I think he released a book a few weeks ago. That him and his mom were excited. Yeah, he wrote a book. It's like, but who's gonna buy it, brother? Like,
what the is a book about? All right.
Yeah, he's a Mason.
By the way, some news just came. We have a passing here. Super Bonchon has been banned from DSV's chat.
No, I knew he was on thin ice earlier this week. Phil was scolding him, saying that he needs to contribute if he's going to talk about contribution. I knew like Super Bonchon was not long for this world. Like one of the OGs, one of the last remaining OGs from that time.
Sorry to hear about
I don't think there's anybody left from the like. Kick is dead, Phil, because you banned them all. You dummy.
We might have to do a new wave.
God damn, I don't want to, but I'll give Beardson a little bit of credit.
No. Shut the up, Ralph. No.
Beardson does not.
In this household, we will never give being sought a single shred of credit for anything, bro. Beardson's entire cozy run, he was the most depressed, sad sack of shit you've ever seen. Just getting divorced, like his wife got black.
Remember, he would drink Bud Lights all night.
He was just slamming Bud Lights and crying. It was brutal. I remember he's like, "Forgive me." They're all saying, "Forgive
That was the funniest. I remember I edited that like at 5 a.m. I like randomly clicked it. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And he was, but I actually did catch Beardson on Kick the other day, just for a second. I saw him on like whatever. I click it, and this guy just smokes ciggy and lights the ciggy off the new cig, old ciggy.
He lives in a basement of a trailer, just packing darts all day in Kentucky.
Ciggies, just all day. And, smoke a vape.
Buddy, the funniest of all time, though, was Louis just raped Beardson.
Oh.
Like, I think that was the official end of any hopes or dreams Beardson had of anything.
Yeah.
Was that Louis interview? After that, he was just done, and nobody had any respect for him ever again.
Oh, I'm gonna be
so short.
Like, he had no respect for that.
He had no respect anyway.
It was
but
like enhanced. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought I'd keep this in for a little, little talk about the past here.
Know who the top 2 dogs were, and it was me and Nick.
Okay.
Period. Everybody knows that.
Uh-huh.
And for him to sit here and say, like, man, off. Like, I need to calm down, actually, because it's actually pissing me off. Like,
the guy's getting older, can't find a wife.
I'm sure that Fuentes needs you, Ralph. I'm sure, bro.
He's so
I'm sure.
Finds a nice enough, decent woman. She's got kids. And yeah, it actually...
I tagged your site. Did you pay thousands of dollars?
The site's dead. You carried it to its casket. Shut the up. The reason the site is dead is it's entirely your fault.
Yeah.
Had you not been there, there's some chance it would have succeeded. But because of you and the rest of the clowns in the clown car, it died the death that it deserved.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Run every month like a but
you said you spent thousands on it every month like a like Ralph now knows that Nick will never bring him back, so it's just
my income for me. I had nowhere else to go. There was no platform for me. But you wasted thousands of dollars to give me and other people a platform like a sucker. It's like, the fuck is wrong with you, actually? You piece of shit.
Like, I carried your
No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up.
the best content on Cozy.tv. Okay, well, let me take
That's
a
like
poll.
saying you won the Special Olympics.
What
you
was
fucking monkey.
best content on Cozy.tv.
But to be fair, like,
It's just revisionist history.
But there was no
There's
content
nothing.
half the time. Like 50% of the time, there was nothing live. And then, but Ralph would be alive all day. All day.
Me or Nick Fuentes?
Okay.
And I'm press 1 for me, press 2 for him.
But
And I'm dead serious. I won't lose any sleep. I won't cry over it either way.
2, everyone press
But
2.
all you motherfuckers know the truth.
Everyone's
It was
spamming
me.
2 in
It was
chat.
me.
like, Ralph, the God
whole
monster man, and I hate Nick Fuentes.
Me too.
I think he's gay as I think that he's a clown, and anybody who takes him seriously is a idiot. But Nick Fuentes like has more talent in his pinky finger than you have in your whole body, bud. Like I hate to say it, like Nick just, is leagues bigger than you. Like Nick, now a lot of his, support is astroturfed and bought it, but there's no denying that he's about 1,000 times bigger on the internet, if not more so than you are. Just shut the fuck up, Ralph.
Yeah.
You got no clue.
It hurts Ashton to say this too.
Well, yeah,
What is
like
the Ralph
like
Mania, that was
mainstream
me.
publications will still write hit pieces on Fuentes as recently as this year. Like, I'm sorry, but like when it comes to political discourse on Twitter, the Groypers are everywhere. You have no part in any of that because you're a clown. And the truth is, I don't think it's a coincidence that the moment they toss your ass, Baked Alaska, and all the other clowns that I told Fuentes and his crew were holding them back, they started to do a lot better. Now, obviously, the Nick getting unbanned from Twitter and being put on Rumble is a much bigger factor than that.
Yeah, of course.
But
yeah,
the idea that you were carrying him, like you held him back, you bozo. You and Baked Alaska were the biggest optical disasters the world has ever seen.
If Baked and Ralph weren't there, people would take them more seriously because it was hard to hear Nick go on his Christian rants, right, about religion and stuff, and then smash cut to Ralph doxing, threatening, being on drugs and all that stuff. Like, come on.
Me! That was me!
Wee. Look at him.
It's unreal.
Oh my
actually.
God. He's like so mad. Dude.
But for him to act like he's some paragon of moral virtue is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, compared to
And
you,
I'm not.
Like, you know,
I knew as you were saying it, I'm like, I know he's gonna say it. And I'm not. It's like, okay.
By the way, I'm not.
I mean, both of you. Like, the thing is, right? The stuff that you can talk about with Nick, like shielding Ollie Alexander, the pedophile, and allowing him to groom members of AF and covering it up, Ralph was complicit in all of that. So the worst crimes of Fuentes, Ralph's equally guilty of, except Ralph will straight up tell you he thought Ollie was a pedophile, but would still cover for him. Whereas at least Fuentes will try and be like, I didn't know, I was done. I had to, I was distasteful, but I had to do it for the movement, blah, 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 blah. Like he'll have a cope. Whereas Ralph, I knew he was a pedophile. Yeah, I defended him. He got me my Twitter back, bitch. What?
Ash, you forgot one important thing. He brought on the guy who was molested when he was underage. And felted the victim.
Yes.
He said, you're probably gay.
Smiley. Yeah, it was insane. Like the struggle session that he did with the molestation victims. Like, he's more guilty than Nick in a lot of cases with this stuff. Like, so I don't know what to tell him, but he's a lot worse than Nick. I mean, the only reason why he may not be worse than Nick is because Nick is actually, by virtue of being a bit more optical and professional, able to probably ruin a lot more young people's lives by entrapping them into honeypots and glow operations for whoever the fuck his handler. Yeah. Yes, whereas Ralph's a clown that has no influence at this point and is a total bozo. Well, Kino bot, nobody denies that.
This is an attack on Richard Spencer. I'm just letting you know now. Okay? So I've been around long enough to know.
What? But nobody needs to attack Richard Spencer. Richard Spencer is irrelevant. Who cares? Let's continue.
An attack? I mean, I'm just telling you, like, what do you want me to do? It's easy for a person who's never had a sexual relationship at all to talk about, you know, sexual relationships because you don't actually understand them.
John?
Because you're a lying and so I did find the vault. I was like, where the fuck? The vault is the energy drink. So that'll be, God, if this would show up first, I would be.
Did you hear that?
What?
He's talking about, he goes, if I had this vault energy drink, and then he goes, but if this showed up first, meaning his drug dealer.
Right.
So he bought coke, but the coke dealer's late. So he had an energy drink.
Low thing. Yeah.
And by the way, guys, he is now unapologetically. I think that's why he deleted the stream, which everyone captures it now. Remember the OBS or download, by the way, everyone. But you literally hear him ting, 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 ting. He's with card on plate. It's not even maybe. It's literally what it is.
You way energized, goddamn. Anyway, but she will never come back on this show ever.
It may be actually over now, but
I'm looking at what she's tweeting
I still don't
it's
believe
literally
that.
Stupid. And faked a marriage with her. No, I didn't. We never got married.
You didn't now change the past and go, I never wanted to marry. It was a joke. Dude, it was literally real. Come on.
Listen, if you are actually watching this, you know he's lying.
Yeah.
So I don't even know why he's lying. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's beyond a lie. And it's not even like...
What the He never put America first. I put you last, dumb whore. He raised on them and ran away. In 2026, he returns to commit more crimes and become a felon again. Fled fresh out of Chicago, never to return. Yeah, well, we'll see.
Look at this camera.
It's like, oh, you're going to be in trouble? No, I'm not. I mean, I would like to see that happen. I mean, you know.
What is he doing?
She could stop that from happening. Why would you want that?
I think he had
too much. And now I don't care if she lives or dies. Okay. And so it takes a lot to get me to that, like, so the Laney Green.
It takes a lot to get you to that level. No, it doesn't.
Give you anything, like the slightest little perceived slight, and you lose your mind. Even when it's like in your best interest to not, you can't help but crash out like a lunatic. By the way, we got Solar Select for 5 subs. And Ken's Kniff just subscribe. Yeah, Dr. His laugh at his fart. If you laugh at his fart, like, oh my God, I'm gonna rape you, Ricada. It's like, okay.
But he wanted me to stop being pals with Augie. We're like, Augie aren't even friends. We're just cool with each other. He's like, you have to stop. Because I'm like, what? He laughed at your fart? No. Like, eat a dick. Like, I was like, no, fuck off. That was like the start of like the fall of everything.
Grad Singer dies. If I woke up tomorrow and the headline was, well, it wouldn't be a headline because she's a low tier porn star.
That's actually pretty funny.
The thing is, though, you know, Gabe has been pointing this out, and I never considered this, but it's true. Every single time, like, a porn star kills themselves or overdoses on drugs, like, there's some publication willing to write a story about their death because they know that it's a story that people want to hear and they're interested in. They have a morbid curiosity about. And so if Ralph really is responsible for Scarlett killing herself or overdosing or whatever, he could end up like the next Anglin, where he's just completely radioactive everywhere and nobody will deal with him. But I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, this stream, oh my God.
But
this stream was 10.5 hours. And 9.5 hours was so boring. Please, guys, I hope you appreciate this. Holy fuck, it was boring.
Well, Bushi, there's like where Ralph's at, and then there's where Anglin was at, and still is, where there is like full-blown arrest warrants for him. Like he's completely fucked, and he's on the run in Southeast Asia, and he's been debanked from every processor everywhere. And like there's still, as low as Ralph is and has felt it, there is still another level to sink to of just being completely fucked.
Mm-hmm.
If the headline was,
thanks for the support, guys.
Supposedly headline,
I'd love.
Was she died, I would say, wow, that's a shame. I would say, wow, that's a shame. And then I would go back to sleep. That's what I would do. Will she have the balls to make nut herself? Of course not. Of course she won't. I would say, damn, that's a shame. By
the way, he's like, oh, she's too scared to kill herself, right? Ralph has talked about killing himself 1,000,000 times, and he's too scared to do it. Like, shut the fuck up, Ralph. What are you doing?
With my chief of staff too. And I said, when I have more desire,
when you have to try and tell yourself that you're better than a porn star, and there's like an argument that you're not, that's a really tough place to be. Like, I'm better than this person. Like, if you have to keep saying you're better than somebody, chances are you're probably not.
Yeah. So it's a 5-star day, but in GTA, very funny.
Like Fredo being like, Michael, I'm really smart. Like, I'm smart. It's like, no, if you have to say you're smart, you're not smart, Anything you have to tell people you are, you're not.
Ash, what's the chief of staff again?
Oh my God. Well, Ralph had like a tard wrangler called chief of staff that I think was S.O. Shaggy, but S.O. Shaggy may have been separate from chief of staff, or there might have been multiple different chief of staff. I think Persip was chief of staff at one point, but basically chief of staff is Ralph's number one tard wrangler / counselor / advisor. Like at one point, Gator was chief of staff. Like Ralph believes he's the president of the United States, and that his top servant is the chief of staff, is what it is.
It's basically the person who will accept everything Ralph does and go along with it and try to help him. Yeah.
I would say, damn, that's a shame. I talked to this with my chief of staff too. And I said, when I have more desire
like
to
what he should have done is like made it like James Bond, where it's like they're all just Gator. Like you should have made them all
the next guy's Gator. Yeah.
The straight and narrow than somebody else. There's a problem.
Okay, did you hear that? Yeah, let me rewind it. Listen to this.
And I said, when I have more desire to be on the straight and narrow than somebody else, there's a problem.
Well, yeah, but I think that both of you have zero desire to be on the straight and narrow, and neither of you ever will.
Yeah.
Like that's like you don't have more desire. You're just coping and saying, "Oh, I do," but you don't actually want to get straight. Like, shut the fuck up, man.
No,
it's too late for both of you anyway. It's over.
No turning it around.
Like when I'm like, God, I need to get it straight, and the other person is like, let's buy $800 worth of drugs. Okay, well, like
Are you telling me, Ralph, that he can't even with a straight face tell us that he didn't think buying $800 worth of Coke was awesome? He was like, no, don't buy the $800 worth of Coke. Who believes that? He goes, fuck yeah, let's get the Coke and let's fuck. Yeah, Scott, fuck you, go suck that black for money and let's go. Like, come on.
$800 for a weekend? God, that puts